What's up, team? It's Kelli France. Happy Tuesday. I am excited about this team training. It's just little old me today. No special guests, but I wanted to talk to you guys. Sorry, my lip gloss is like bleeding. I wanted to talk to you guys today about why your parties might be sucking. And kind of break it down, some things that you can do to add to your parties that might be the small change that makes a big difference. And one of the things one of the things I'm very, very passionate about, I won't shut up about, is the monthly multi-hostess Battle of the Hostess party that I do with a party partner. I'm very passionate about that. It has worked very, very well for me for almost a year. And I'm going to explain why it has worked well for me. And I would love to convert you to do the exact same thing. But if you're just like totally against doing a multi-hostess party once a month, in order to qualify, which is pretty amazing to only have to really like invest 1 week of your, really go all in 1 week. If you're just against the battle party or whatever, here's some tips I wanted to share. My goal basically in this training is to share why the battle party works so well because of some specific things I do in it. And because I think it's important for you to know the why it works instead of just hearing me say, it works, try it. And then the second thing is, if you don't want to necessarily do it exactly how I do it, you can do some of the things that I'm going to share. I have like 25 things here that I'm going to be sharing that you could possibly add to your own parties to make them better. So I'm really excited to chat with you, and I can't wait to hear some of your ideas as well. So these Battle of the Hostess parties that I've been doing, I heard of many other stylists doing these, and I never really got that interested in doing like a multi-hostess party, but I thought it was because I had to do like multiple of them per month. And then I realized, like, wait a minute, instead of doing one party a week with one hostess, I'd rather do one party a month with 4 hostesses. It's the same thing. And then when I tried it with a party partner, and she kind of like trained me on how she did it. And what I loved about doing it together was that we learned from each other and we had so much fun working together. So I started doing this in September of 2021, and I am currently have one going this week right now. I've done it every month since, and my average sales have been about $600 to $1,200 per party. So I feel like this is a really effective way to do it. And let me tell you why it has been effective. Let me tell you some of the things that I do within this party that has made it so effective and that you can apply to your own parties. So number 1 is you only do it once a month, so you go all in. So for me, doing a multi-hostess party once a month, it really makes me be like, hey, this is my one party for the month. I've got to make it good and I've got to go all in. And so I really do try to like invest a lot of time and even a little bit more money than usual. Cause I noticed in the past when I would do like one party a week, I was just like kind of getting burnt out. And so I wouldn't put in my full effort. Whereas this one, it's like, this is my one a month. Like I've got to make it work. I've got to qualify from this. I've got to get the most out of this. And so just doing it once a month has been really effective for me. I'm a busy mom, I'm a busy leader, and knowing like I've got this one chance in the month has honestly made me a better partier, I guess. So that's number one. Number two is you have multiple hosts. So I've done parties in the past where I just had one host and it would totally bomb. If she wasn't a good hostess, the party would bomb. And then I'd be frustrated and be like, like I suck at parties or parties don't work or whatever. And that's not always the case. Sometimes you just have a dud of a hostess. Let's be honest here. So when you have one party and you do multiple hosts, which is like, I try to get like 4 to 5 hosts. Right now I have 5 hosts. You know that at least 2 are bound to do well. And you're always going to get at least like one dud. Like one that doesn't really interact much or do put forth a lot of effort. That's what I mean by dud. I guess dud's not the nicest word, but you get my point. Like one that just doesn't really do a whole lot. And but the more numbers you have, the better your chances are statistically, right? The other thing, so that's number 2. Number 3 is when you do it with a party partner, it holds you accountable to actually hold the party, right? Because it's so easy to bail on yourself. Like it's so easy to be like, well, I'm really busy this month, never mind. But if you have a party partner and you scheduled it in advance, which I always try to have like, to pick like, I know that this week is a pretty, I don't have a lot going on this week. I'm not traveling or anything. That's the week I'm going to do it for the month. And then let your party partner know. Then you can't bail because you have another stylist who's doing it with you and she's planning on it. So you're less likely to like bail on hosting a party. And it's just more fun. Like you get more ideas from each other. You can see some of their posts that they do. You don't feel as alone. There's that community aspect of it. And you just learn from each other. So I love having it with a party partner. Or I have, in the past few months, I've been doing it with new stylists. So if I recruit a new stylist, I will have her party with me and kind of hold her hand and show her this is how I do it. You only have to do this once a month, to try to qualify. And it kind of shows her how to do it, which is what I love, because that's how I learned. I learned how to do a battle of the hostess party by having a party partner kind of show me how she does it. And so having a party partner is, I think, a really key element to making your party a success, because there's 2 of you and you can just bounce ideas off each other and things. You can split the costs of, awards, prizes, things like that. So number 4 is I create the group on Saturday and then they add people all Saturday and Sunday. I think that I used to create the group on Monday, but I do believe that people have a lot of downtime on Sundays. And so I like to have them add their people and see my messages on Saturday and Sunday. So I think that that's been really effective. That's something I've kind of learned the hard way, is I don't like to start my parties, like the party group, on Monday. I like to kind of start it on a Saturday, get things prepped, and then send my hostess the message and stuff, have her add her people on Sunday. So that has been really effective. And speaking of the message that I send the hostess, this has been really effective too. So the message I send the hostess is, first I create a party link for her. Now, actually, I just did a live about this. This is a really great way to recruit. Is first, before I even create the party link, I message the hostess and I asked, like, hey, I have this crazy idea. You could sign up as a stylist and you could earn the commission instead of me. So that is something that I just started doing, and I'm going to make that a habit every time to plant that seed of becoming a stylist. So number 1, that is one way to really plant the seed of having them become a stylist. I did that last month, and one of my girls from last month signed up this month. So I planted the seed last month, and it took her a little minute, and now she joined this month. So planting that seed, and then hopefully it will blossom over time. So that's the first thing I message them is like, hey, I'm getting ready to create your party link, but before I create it, I need to know, do you want to sign up as a stylist? Because then we could use your stylist link, or, do you want it to be a customer link? I mean, a hostess link. So I do that. And then the other thing that has been very, very effective is I say, hey, here's the Facebook group link. Go join that Facebook group, then add 10 to 20 people to the group. And then or I say invite 10 to 20 people. And I say, and here's how you're going to invite is you are going to forward the message that I send you next to your people. So let me read you the exact message. And this is all in the template of the battle party that I have shared with you in my team. So it says, hey, I'm having an online Color Street Manny party and I'd love you to join me. This is no ordinary party. This is a Battle of the Hostess mega party. There will be daily prizes, fun games, and lots of free stuff. Here's the link to my party group. And then it says, or if you want to skip the party and just shop to show support, here's my link to shop and buy 3, get 1 free. And I make it a tiny URL. I really like making it a tiny URL. I learned that from one of my party partners, Becky, who's watching. She made her links a tiny URL, and it just says tinyurl.com/ and then it says their name. So it would say /Kelli France. And that makes it really easy for them to remember it, for them to share it, and for their customers to remember it too. So anyway, it says if you want to skip the party and just shop to show support, here's my link. And then it says the Peel and Stick Manis start at only $12 a mani, so it's really affordable. And then it says, P.S. there's an early bird special that ends on Monday at midnight where you'll get 2 manis free if you buy 3 using my link. That's 5 manis for the price of 3. So this is the message that I send the hostess, and I tell them, it says important. Below is the message you can use in your private message invites. Just tap the paragraph, then click the forward button and click on all your friends' names to invite them. So in Messenger, all they have to do is tap, there's like a little arrow on this message that I just sent them. All they have to do is tap that, and it will say forward to your friends. And then they click on their friends' names, and now they have just forwarded this message to all their friends. That has been very, very effective. And I believe that this message is very effective for several reasons. It tells them, hey, this is no ordinary party. There's going to be tons of prizes. It tells them the link to the party group. It tells them the link to shop if they just want to skip the party, which, a lot of people don't necessarily want to be a part of the party, but they do want to support their friend. And so giving them the actual link to shop. And then the PS where we're saying, hey, hurry up and buy so you can get the early bird special. So that message I think is very, very powerful. And then the fact that the hostess can literally forward it to their friends and then go click, 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 and they'll click on all their friends' names, and their friends will all, 10 of their friends will get that in takes them 30 seconds. So that's been very, very effective. Okay, next. Let's see, hang on. Okay, so that, and then the next thing that I think has made my parties effective is, and if you guys have anything that you're like, ooh, I do that and this, please share in the comments. I want to see your comments and learn from you too, because I think together we are better, and you guys all have such good ideas. So the other thing that I think is powerful is that when I do create the party group, I include posts that are interactive. The prep posts that when they do invite their friends to the party group and they join this group, there's already posts in it, and those posts are interactive ones that will boost the algorithm and get people, seeing them. And it includes the early bird special. So the early bird special is basically if you buy by midnight on Monday, you'll get a free mystery set from my stock. So I think that having that, that instant sale right in there, right when they join, it's like, oh, cool, okay. So they see, and then there's also a pinned post that has a shopping link, and it has all the links of the battle, of the hostesses that are in the battle. So I will say like Kelli's hostesses, and then it will say Amy Smith, and it will have her tiny URL link. And then, Katie Joe, and it will have hers. So, or you could do, this is like next level stuff that I have not done, but I know a lot of you do the link tree. You could totally put in a link tree too. But I make sure that there's a pinned post at the very top that literally says in the post graphic, it says shopping links. And it actually has a funny graphic that says get in loser, we're going shopping from Mean Girls. So I like to add some humor in there. But so they know you got to make things, Brene Brown says clarity is kindness. You got to make it very clear. Like, okay, if they join the group and they're like, hey, where do I shop? Boom, it's right there. It's pretty obvious where to shop. Okay. And if you guys have any questions, just put them in the comments and I'll try to get to those. So having them join the group, instantly see the shopping links, instantly see the early bird special, and instantly see interactive posts is pretty powerful. And then on Monday, I start with a daily game and giveaway. So the first thing Monday morning, actually, that's not true. One of the first things on Monday morning is a daily game and giveaway. The game is usually something dumb. It's like I have a nail ladder game or a word ladder game that they do, again, because I want those comments. I want it to be an interactive post, and they have to comment, like enter, right? That is, I'm very strategic in including games with prizes every single day, and I will tell you why. This is how you're going to get new hosts. So you're going to get new hosts by doing the daily games. Because you guys, all of the 5 hosts that I have right now for the month of July came from last month's party when I did the daily games. The daily games, when I pick a winner, I message the winner and I say, hey girl, congrats, you won our Monday daily game and giveaway. And I say you can either get one free set, or you can choose 2 free sets and an accent nail if you host a party next month like this one. And a lot of them choose to do the 2 free sets and the accent nail. So that is how you get your hostesses, is by picking the winner and asking the winner, hey, and if you don't want to do, like if that feels like a lot, and that's not in your budget, you could say you pick an accent pack or 1 free nail set if you host a party. You just want to make the party, like the one that for hosting the party, the prize for hosting the party be like 2 times better, or 2 or 3 times better than the prize they get just for being the game winner. So that gives me, I do a game every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's 6 people that I'm asking to be a host. That will hopefully get you some hosts for the following month, right? So that's been really, really powerful. And I always try to announce the winner the next morning so that people are seeing like, oh, someone is actually winning this. So make sure that you are announcing the winner the very next morning, like, congrats, Amy, you won a prize, check your messages. And you don't need to say, congrats, you won a prize, do you want this or this? Like that's something you do via Messenger. Everyone doesn't need to know about that. But it has helped a ton. You guys, you can also do this in your VIP group. I do this in my VIP group with the games and giveaways I do in my VIP group. So it makes finding hostesses a whole heck of a lot easier. and it makes it worth your time and your money in giving away these prizes, right? Okay, what else? So yes, so we've got that. Doing multi-hostess parties creates a competitive factor. I know there's some people that are like, I don't like to do, maybe you don't like the name battle. That's fine. You can call it a BFF party, whatever. I like that there's a competitive factor because it makes people it makes the hosts and the customers step up their game to try to, be like the top selling hostess, or to support their friend to be the top selling hostess, right? So that's another reason I love the multi-hostess party. It creates that competitive factor that gets people to really like take more action than they normally would. And that is another reason why I create a messenger group with my hosts. So I used to really, really suck at host coaching, but now I just create a messenger group with all the hosts. So I put all 5 hosts in one messenger thread on Facebook, and every morning, and I think, well, I'll tell you about that in a second, but I think just having them all in one group and having those 5 hosts see like the other host doing their part and they're like kind of slacking, it's kind of like when the kindergarten teacher's like, ooh, I like the way that Amy's sitting and folding her arms. It makes the other kids be like, you know what I mean? That's the teacher in me. I got my teaching degree. But it's just, it's kind of, they're seeing what the other people are doing and like, oh, I should be doing that too. So in that messenger group, that is where I do my host coaching, but it's not coaching. It's called daily double dares. So these daily double dares make it way more fun than doing this host coaching. So what I do is every day, I go Monday through Friday for the party with like the prep posts happening Saturday and Sunday, right? Just creating the group and having those posts in there already. So on Monday, I message them and I'm like, here's your daily double dare. If you do it, you get an extra gift in your goodie bag. So let me show you my goodie bags. Hold on one second. I have like little bags like these I get from Amazon. And every time the host does a daily double dare, they get a little gift in their bag. So the gift will sometimes be like a scrunchie or candy, or what else? Like inexpensive bracelets or things like that. So I'm just trying to reward them for taking action. And even if they don't get the results, at least they're doing the work, right? So having those daily double dares, which all of this is in the template that I provided you guys, it kind of just encourages them to do their part to boost their party. So whether it be posting a nail fee in the group, posting their wish list in the group, messaging some of their customers, different things like that. Not all of them take me up on it, but some of them do. And some of them have earned like 20 gifts in their goodie bag because they really, really did a lot. The other thing is, now I don't give them 20 daily double dares. Here's how they can earn more gifts in their goodie bag. The other thing is I reward them with gifts in their goodie bag for every buy 3 get 1 order. And I say that in a thank you post. So I'll say, thank you so much, Kelli, for your buy 3 get 1 order. I'll say, this has helped Amy earn an extra gift in her goodie bag, and you have gotten a free accent pack. So I'm just showing them, and I do this with the Facebook background. So I don't add any like graphics or anything, because I think Facebook likes it when you post those like background posts. And so that is thanking the customer and showing the customer, like showing other customers like, oh wait, I can earn a free accent pack and I can help my host earn a free gift in her goodie bag. So making sure that you're doing your daily thank yous is really important. Oh goodness, we are running out of time. What else? Posting daily team stats. That's another thing when you've got a battle of the hostess party is I'll post stats that say like, hey, it will show Amy has sold 155. Kate has sold $39. Samantha has sold 0. Like, I won't say 0. I'll just leave it blank. But it kind of shows them where they're at and creates that competitive element, right? So, and it shows their customers too. Like, oh wait, nobody's ordered for under Christy. I better place an order, right? What else? Daily welcome post, tagging new members and asking them to comment. So if you go to the members section of any group, it will show you who has recently joined, and you can tag them and then ask them a question. Again, this is all in the template, but you're welcoming all the people. It tags them, which I love, and it asks them to comment, like, tell us how you know your host, or have you ever tried Color Street before, or whatever, or where are you from? So I ask them a daily question, but I also tag them and welcome them. So I'm constantly welcoming new members every day in the party. Other things that work effective, and we got to wrap it up, is I have deadlines. People work best with deadlines. So they have that deadline to order, the early bird deadline on Monday. I tell them that the party ends on Thursday night. So they think that they have to place their final order on Thursday night. Then I extend it to Friday. So there's another deadline. So there's basically 3 deadlines in the party, and that has made it really effective. The other thing is I have a pick a box post in my party where it says, pick a box. This is on Thursday. This is actually one of the games. It says, enter to win by picking a box and message me the number and I'll tell you what prize you get. Well, the prize is usually saying, I think the prize says that if they buy 3, get 1 free, they'll get a free mani. Again, I'm just trying to get more of those sales, right? This is my one party of the month, like mama's milking it. You could do a free accent pack, like whatever you want, but having that little graphic with the pictures of the like gift boxes and saying which gift box do you choose, and then giving them basically, it's a reward that's based on you getting sales. That has really helped. And then I also do a giveaway to join my VIP group. That's the final giveaway on Saturday. So if you want to enter to win, you got to join my VIP group. Or you can even have this party in your VIP group, which I tried last month. And that was kind of a cool way to grow my VIP group. And right, Christy, when you have them pick the box, it gets them in your messenger, which is, makes them see more of your posts in the group and, on your page and stuff. So finally, the other thing that I think has made this party effective is I do this or that post. I do interactive posts to boost the algorithm. And then finally, I use SynthShare. SynthShare is a lifesaver. If you haven't tried it, you need to try it. It makes it so easy. It takes me like no time to do these posts. And it makes it so that I don't forget any steps, because these are a lot of steps, what I just shared with you, right? But if I am consistently doing these steps, I'm not forgetting all the things I want to do. And then it's making me have a very, very intentional, effective party, which is what we want, right? So I hope some of these tips helped you guys. Comment below and share some of the things that you might be doing that work really well in your parties that I might not have shared. And I can't wait to hear what results you have. I really hope that you'll try some of these tips, or just try out doing a battle party with a party partner using my template. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.